Okay, greetings class and welcome to week 5. This is your last week. Congratulations on making it this far and keep going. You're almost done. We'll have 5 days left and I know you're excited to be done with the class. So congratulations to you. In this week I wanted to talk about the decision of a TV for your monitor or a typical computer monitor to be utilized with your desktop. So many times in a household there is a desktop, or at your organization there's a desktop, and we need to make that decision on what's our needs with regards to graphics. So I'm going to look at two pros and two positives for each, and then you can go ahead and make your decision based on reading and the text and research and whatnot. But I want to give you a head start here. I actually use a TV. That's my personal choice. Again, it's going to be up to you based on your needs and your decision, but I have a 40-inch TV right now in front of me that is my monitor, and that's probably why you see me look up, because I'm looking up at the camera that is sitting on top of that TV, a flat screen TV. That suits me well because when you get older in age, your eyes tend to slip on you. So I like the bigger screen. I like to see the words. I like to see what I'm looking at. And additionally, my TV has sound, right? Where typically computer monitors don't come with sound enabled, right? It's on your desktop, and you can turn your sound up from your desktop, but not through your TV or through that computer monitor. It does require some cabling. An HDMI cable carries both video and sound. So I have an HDMI cable in the back of my TV that goes to an adapter that goes into my computer into one of the specified ports, and that port can be VGA, which is the blue port typically, DVI, which isn't prevalent really that much anymore but still in use, or a display port, which looks similar to an HDMI port. But again, I have to carry that sound through that HDMI cable. I can't just connect anything and I would have sound, or I can't connect VGA to VGA and have sound carry through. So it does require maybe some adapters, right? I might need a VGA to HDMI adapter, or vice versa, or to carry that sound through. So that's two reasons for a TV. With regards to a monitor, if you're a gamer, you'll be very familiar with the terms FPS, which stands for frames per second. In a game, the graphics have so much activeness, right? You may have the game, you may be standing in a fire, you may be shooting back at somebody who's running through some, falling buildings, and so you have all these things going on, and the frames per second matter when it comes to gaming. So monitors have that better frames per second. Of course, it depends on the graphic card in your computer, but typically 30 frames per second is relatively low, and what you'll see is you'll see choppiness in that game, right? And you won't be able to play it as well, and your friends will be mad at you for standing in the fire, and then you keep, losing your life in the game. So a monitor has that better capability of that refresh rate, or the frames per second. Monitors also usually come with the cables that align with your desktop. So VGA to VGA, I don't need any adapter, but I'm not carrying the sound. So I wanted to talk to you about those items there, and then you go ahead and do additional research to specify which is better, your TV or your monitor, based on what your need is, right? If you're in an organization, you're not going to have a 40-inch monitor on your desk because you typically want to look professional, and maybe that's not professional in that setting. So again, go ahead and do some research on it. Come up with some pros and cons on which way to go. Maybe price is the point. Which one's cheaper and which one's more expensive based on needs or whatever. Okay. All right. Thanks a lot, class.